Bang.
Tarps Off Sports.
Yo, what up? We're here. Here we go. Bellator 258. Main card time, buddy.
Main card time. We already saw our boy Patchy Mix with the triangle choke win in the third round.
Love an arm triangle, baby. That was beautiful. That was his first ever win by arm triangle. Awesome stuff. You know, working with Jake, plug that. Check his podcast on Tarps Off Sports. Working with him, you know, just that kid's gonna get the title. He's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat Archuleta, who
that
fights
kid's
tonight.
going
He's gonna
for
get
gold.
him on the second one for sure.
Well, Patchy's got a list. The list is Gallagher, Magomed Magomedov, and then bang, Archuleta. We're coming right back for the title. So see you then.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. I loved it. It was cool too, man. After the first round, Jake told him, he's like, bro, that's too close. He's like, I need you to dominate. Kid just comes out and legitimately took over the fight. Like, you could tell he was just getting his feet on. Dude, that was awesome. He picked him up, and they were telling him, bring him over here. Bring him over here. They were telling him. It was awesome, man. Loved every second of that.
And what a great coaching job by our boy Jake Shields. You know, some might call him the Bill Belichick of MMA.
I would call him that. Yo, you know what? Yeah, man. Shout out to him too, because he killed it on his first podcast too. He was like, I thought he was gonna be worse because it's nervy, man. I'm nervy as shit anytime it's a first anything, right? But handled it like a pro. Had to fly out the next day, had a ton of shit going on. We did that like fast time, bro. We ran through it. You were there. It was great. And shout out to them. What up? What up? What up? What's going on? All right, I'm gonna get this shared out, and then
and I want to also introduce Ashley, who we have with us today.
Of course. Oh yeah,
what's up, guys?
Yeah,
let's talk some MMA. Let's get this Bellator on.
Hell yeah,
absolutely.
Fuck yeah! This is gonna. Oh, Jack, are we getting the scumbag bets on tonight or what?
Oh, I don't know.
You always do well on.
I know. I make a lot of money on Bellator. You know what? Let's open it up. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
When's my next seltzer review? Next seltzer review, buddy, will be tomorrow.
Although I have a lot of pressure being 6-0 in my Bellator parlays here. So to go, I don't know if I have one for tonight. Let's see.
I think I might have made one the other night, but I think I had a couple drinks. I got to take a look at it.
Well, I definitely have.
I'm so responsible.
I think Pettis is going to lose in the main event for sure. So that's the beginning of the parlay, or the end of the parlay, I should say. Let's see if I have anything to lead up to it. I mean, obviously, I was hyped into the Patchy Mix stuff. I threw some money on that, made some money on that.
Of course.
Hell yeah, Patchy Mix. Let's fucking go.
That was a no-brainer, though. Like, he was going to win that fight the whole time. Even when it was a slow start, I wasn't worried.
No, never in doubt. Well, my bookie is seeming to not let me log in. You know, usual problems with my bookie. No, nothing new.
Yeah, we're definitely working to we're not doing nothing. I don't say that anymore. We're gonna work to figure some other avenue out there. I'm not shy about saying it. I don't like it. It doesn't work good, man. I'm not gonna press stuff that doesn't. It was good, but
I didn't even log in. I can't even log in right now.
No, dude, it happens. Like, it's just been happening lately, bro. It got worse. It's not our fault. It was good, and then we'll just get on something that's the best. We always want to attach ourselves to things that are good, right? We'll find the thing that's the best.
100%. Yeah, my bookie's not even letting me log in right now, so I can't even see the odds.
I'm in.
But I'm trying to think right now, and not a good parlay night. I would definitely take Archuleta in the main event here. I don't know what the odds are Oh, this is tough. And I'd probably parlay it with Romero. I mean, not Romero. Johnson. I think Johnson's going to win that against the replacement there, Augusto. So I'd probably parlay Johnson and Archuleta, but like maybe also take those as just solo bets right there. I'm not quite sure I'd parlay it. I would just because I'm a scumbag and want that plus money. But from a smart betting, pellet, I would just bet them individually.
Okay.
I agree.
But I would scumbag them because I chase plus money and I'm an idiot.
You guys getting nuked tonight. Oh, how do we?
Jason.
Oh no, I hate how it moves the thing. How do we fix that, Jack?
Well, we unfixed that and then we redid it. So
what does that mean? Oh, because we would have to not have the names on there, right?
Yeah, I think we have to remove the picture size of the people.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. Whatever. Sometimes shit moves weird, I guess. We ain't, I don't know. I ain't a production guy, man.
Yeah, that's
this is an overlay. Job. Like, yeah. This is something we'll fix with Nathan one day. Tonight, though, all good. So what's going on? Is anybody having anything to drink tonight?
Oh, yeah. I got my tequila on deck always.
What kind?
We got some Hornitos with a shot of lime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got tonight, Mancuso? Oh, shit. You're in the press conferences. You have what, bubbly?
No. What? You think I'm drinking bubbly for this shit? You're crazy. I only do that for one championship because they're in the East. It's a respect culture there. North America, dude, I go there just the way I show up, which is however I decide to cover it that night until I get booted.
Some awful shit happening in Maynard, though.
What's
we
that?
hate that shit. In Maynard, some terrible shit happening with a fighter blown up and abducted. Shit. Yeah,
like they have like a coup going on in their country. So he got injured in an explosive thing or whatever, like in an explosion. He went and had surgery. They do the surgery. The military, like that's doing the coup, shows up and kidnaps him and his brother. I haven't heard anything. To be honest, I thought I would have heard something by now, but
I mean, I talked to some people today that are like, former vets of special forces and whatnot. I talked to some of kind of those guys today, and they're basically saying it's not looking good for him. Like, if once the family also gets kidnapped, it's bad.
It's not good, man. That's all I can
Usually
say.
The worst intentions are involved when that happens.
Well, let's just hope, maybe he was in a position where he could whoop someone's ass and get out of there and did. So you never know, man, with these guys. You've heard crazy stories. Francis Ngannou was legitimately thrown out to die, right? And look at him. So.
Yeah, he got sent back, 6 times to his camp, and he finally made it like the 7th time.
And they would legit throw you to the desert to die.
Yep, and he went
crazy
so long. He was like, I can survive anything. This punch isn't nothing.
Yeah. It was 6 times that Francis Ngannou came back from the desert to die and never gave up. He crossed the barbs of whatever it divides Europe and Asia or whatever, and he crossed that. He says that he'll never forget those barbs because he still has the scars all over his body to this day. And then he slept in a parking lot for 2 months. And he said that was the happiest time of his life because there was no one complaining around him. There was nobody arguing. It was just peace. So, I mean, that's what creates a monster. That is the monster that is Francis Ngannou. He was literally bred from darkness. Like, even what most of us would consider the worst moment of our entire life was the best moment of Francis Ngannou's. Like, that's what that animal is.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Like Francis Ngannou is a soldier. He's a warrior.
Yeah, he's good shit. I like him a lot. I want to see him and Derek Lewis fight.
Well, they've already fought once, and Derek Lewis was victorious. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I want to see them run that back. That
Another
gives him a deserved shot. That gives him a deserved shot. He beat him before. And he just beat Curtis Blades in devastating fashion. Devastating. He's okay. He was out cold with the thumbs up. My balls is hot. That's right. I love Curtis Blades. I hate that though. MVP? Look at him.
It's really sad to hear Weidman go through what he's going through. He definitely, he still can't feel his foot, which is crazy. And they're like, they were talking about amputation. Like, it's getting real bad. He was like almost crying on ESPN for that interview. It was super.
I saw that.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's insane, man. Insanely sad because he's a good dude, man, and he's a good fighter. And yeah, I have a lot of respect for him. And it sucks because you saw the same thing happen with Anderson Silva on him, and then it happens to him. It's just weird. I hate that.
We all know how I feel about Chris Weidman, one of my favorite fighters of all time. Chris Weidman, Chris Weidman. Those are probably my top two right there. Oh, that was awful to see.
They called it a compound fracture. It wasn't even a break. It fractured. So that means it tore every ligament. It's just not cool. To see him step down on it too, that probably did more damage than he even knew or the doctors could even say at that time.
Yeah, he tried to step down on it. It was awful. That was the worst thing I ever saw for sure. It was horrible. Thank you.
I love this. Derek Lewis, my balls is hot.
I love it. Thank you. Dude, where's all the?
You can check the private chat right there, too.
Did you ever get into?
Adversary fighting out of the red corner at 6'3", weighing in 100.
Can you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good, perfect.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Did you guys see how huge Floyd Mayweather's bodyguard was yesterday? Absolute tank.
Oh, they were all massive, 6'9".
6'9" and over. Yeah, they were massive.
Minimum.
And they all just huddled around Jake after he took his hat. No one did anything.
Well, so we got MVP right off the hop here.
Yes, I saw one bodyguard fuck up a Jake Paul bodyguard, and then Floyd really slept Jake, I think. I honestly think Jake was out.
When he hit the ground there for a sec?
Yeah,
everybody put him?
I think he was out.
I think he felt it for sure. Yeah, Floyd hit him hard with a left.
Oh, I definitely didn't see that. You're gonna have to send me that.
We're underway.
Yeah, we
are. We actually got it. We'll put it on after this fight. We got it right here.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to see it.
Mancoos, are you ahead of me for once in the Bellator event?
I'm at 4:39, 38, 37.
You're 20 seconds ahead of me.
How?
Right?
We're watching the same way on Showtime.
You're 20 seconds ahead of me.
Come on.
Come on.
What the hell? What is this bullshit?
I don't know. Jake definitely was fucked up crying and wearing those big ass glasses today, covering up that eye. Oh yeah, he got bopped.
Oh, 100%.
I loved it, man. I've been saying that forever. One day he's gonna do it to the wrong guy and he's gonna get caught.
And the wrong guy was Floyd Mayweather.
And now he has to fight both of them. It's like handicap WWE.
Yeah, he should. He said he'd fight them both in the same night. And he'd be smart to. He would sleep them both if he really wanted to. And now I think he does.
That would be a dream.
Oh, that would be so awesome. I hope so.
I knew it because I knew it wasn't staged because everyone was like, oh, it's staged. It's staged. And it's like, no. If he wanted to pretend to do a fight and pretend to have that, he would have done that with McGregor to build it up even that more. McGregor would have been down to do something like that. He's not going to stage a fight. He doesn't have to stage a fight with Jake Paul. He's Floyd Mayweather. That kid disrespected him and he went nuts. It was awesome. So he went nuts. His publicist was losing it. She's like, get in the locker room. He was like yelling, like, I'll kill you. Like he was telling him, like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. And he was yelling at his security to fuck him up. He was like, fuck him up, fuck him up.
Not to take it away from horse shit, bullshit circus, but what do you guys think about Anderson, or not? I almost just said Anderson Silva. Michael Venom Page in the way he fights, sort of like Anderson Silva with his hands at his waist.
He's reminding me a lot of Israel Adesanya. He's giving me that vibe.
Well, I think he's a little more electric than Adesanya.
No.
Even... Oh, no, I do. Like, Michael Venom Page, like, I mean,
he dented a guy's skull.
Yeah, he fractured Cyborg's skull with a knee. I mean, he's super electric, but is this going to get him caught by, like, I mean, we've seen him get caught once already by a very good fighter. Is it time for him to just start putting, you know, his fists up and fight like a regular fighter? Or is this what makes him great? Is that he holds his fist by his waist?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of this fight goes. I mean, if he loses here, he's got to think about changing it up. But if he pulls out the win, then you go with what works.
I don't know. I think that unethical type of fighting works for a lot of people. If you don't have your regular stance, it messes up your other opponent anyways. Like you can go from southpaw to regular stance in a matter of seconds, and they have to accommodate for your hands down, your hands up, whatever you're feeling. It's very hard to read at that moment.
Mm-hmm. That is also true. Like, yes, that and we've seen Conor McGregor work from that Kempo stance. Chuck Liddell worked from that Kempo stance. Like, it's
11:30.
Chuck Liddell and Conor McGregor both made careers off of it so far.
Dylan Dennis said to Ariel, people from Triller contacted him for the Jake Paul fight. Oh,
the amount I want to see a Dylan Dennis Jake Paul fight is the
MVP's
amount
Tottenham.
I want to eat.
MVP's
Tottenham.
Right, that was a huge kick.
Oh, he sent him down with that.
His nose is broken
on my screen.
His nose is broken.
Oh, it's the blood's dripping right from the middle.
I just saw it on my screen.
Look at
we're all way behind Canadian here.
Whoa! See that dance though? That gets you.
Yeah.
He's building up. He's like charging himself.
And then he hit him with the right hand, and then points at him. Yeah, see, he's just as elusive as Anderson Silva, and he really is.
No, that's bullshit, though, because if he didn't point, he could have just had him down. He's too busy showboating to win the match, and that's going to
So was Anderson Silva, though.
But that's going to cost the match.
Thing about Anderson Silva, there's clearly someone he's emulizing here. I mean,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you showboat like that unless you win the match and what you're fighting for, the 100,000. No, that does not matter. No one gives a shit.
But he'll still win.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes, and that caught up to Anderson Silva when he fought Chris Weidman.
Yeah.
I'm drinking the pink.
You're not wrong, Ashley. You're not wrong at all. But he'll win this fight regardless.
Who was it? Ooh, that was good at the end. Who was it? There was a fighter in MMA, and he actually knocked someone down. And he just stood there and he was like, yep, I did it. And then the fighter got back up and he ended up going to a decision. It was probably two pay-per-views ago. It killed him.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mancuso, we covered that one. What was it? The fighter did get up and it went to a decision after the guy had him knocked down.
Twice.
Oh, he was basically knocked out.
Yeah.
And then he ended up winning by decision.
Was it one?
No, that wasn't a one card.
Was it UFC?
It was UFC, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Fuck.
I'm telling you. I can't watch Bellator because this woman, these announcers, they make me lose all this brain power. The woman is just like literally like I was saying, like you could watch this fight with your eyes closed and still announce better than that woman.
To be honest, I don't even have the volume.
It's over. I think
I don't even have the volume on either because I don't know how to do that.
It's over. They stopped it. Hey, Jack, they stopped it. His nose is busted. Oh, it's broken. That kick was insane. Oh my God, he kicked.
And MVP does it again. I mean,
oh my God, his nose is flat. Ooh.
Yeah. No, his nose is flat. It's busted. It's completely busted.
Is MVP the most exciting fighter in MMA? Is he the next Anderson Silva? You have to actually ask yourself that question because of the way his last couple fights have ended. They've all been the most exciting fight of the night. Every night he fights on the card, it's a vicious knockout or it's super exhilarating. MVP comes for action every single time.
He's the most electric fighter in MMA today.
Right now, yes. Right now, I compare him to yesterday's Anderson Silva. He is the new Anderson Silva.
I like him a lot, man.
He's just super electric. Every single time he fights, it's electric or it's vicious. It's either electric or vicious. I mean, we all saw what he literally dented a guy's skull.
Yeah, dude, he dented a guy's skull in his fight with a knee. That was the most messed up ever. I'm the only one who watched this live. That's awesome, man.
All right, we're a little behind here. Jeez.
Yeah.
Calling out the flaws.
Yeah.
They always do. They always do. Trust me, that's not the worst you'll see.
Dylan Dennis versus Jake Paul, though. That sucks.
Oh my God, look at his nose. It's just.
I just can't wait till the world stops talking about Jake Paul. He's such a.
He just needs to get dropped.
Yeah. You know who could do that? Chris Lieben.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love Chris Lieben. That's a good dude. All right. Let's watch him. Jack, play the clips that McLovin posted in of what happened.
Please.
But they're way better. I think there's a way better angle now, isn't there?
There is, but these ones are still good.
Yeah. Let me call out. Hey, man, let's make it happen. I'm on one night. Got you hat.
You gotta listen.
A few moments later, Jake Paul cries.
Got your hat. Okay, got your hat. Hey, let's go. Let me go.
And then there's Jake Paul crying, saying, "I got your hat."
Yep.
He really, like, even if he gets punched in the face, he still has to instigate because that's the name he's. There's no coming back from what he's named himself already. Like, Logan had a chance to get out of this bullshit that Jake Paul created, and this is why hurricanes are named after people, because he's the most disgustingly toxic. He's taking this sport and trying to make it into a joke. For people that have worked their entire lives, like Floyd Mayweather, taking his fucking hat? Are you serious?
But at the same time, I think Logan did find his way out of this because Logan seemed to step in there right away and be pissed at Jake. I think Logan was visibly mad at Jake. He kind of threw up a stink. He was very upset in the moment.
He was I told him not to do
kind
that.
of separate this.
Dumb.
I think Logan did the best he could at least to separate himself from Jake.
It's even what you see like on their profiles. Like Jake fucks with girls like Tana Mojo, and Logan fucks with girls that actually have respect in the industry. Like Tana Mojo is a 5 with no talent. That's her bio, and that's what she's known for. And the girl that Logan's dating right now has like a huge career ahead of her, and no one needs a Paul to get ahead. They just like that money.
I don't even know who the girl you're talking about is, but I love it.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is either, but I'm like, yeah,
she's bad as hell. This blonde bombshell. She's gorgeous. Jeez. But like Jake fucks with these girls that like think they're giving him the time of day for that, but then he buys them a car and then they're out. It's so dope. Like
True.
Imagine having that kind of money though.
I mean, yeah, but you have to be a dick for the rest of your life and hated by the entire society, and you get likes because people hate you.
Yeah, legitimately.
Drama. That's too much.
It's too much. It's disrespectful. Like, I'm waiting because I think he wants to do it in this order. He said it before. We have the video. Jack, he said it. I know you hate this video, but this is what he said. And now if they have contacted Dylan Dennis.
One by one. Ben Askren gets knocked out. Dennis gets knocked out. Diaz gets knocked out.
Okay, you know what? Fine, Jake. You're gonna knock out. You're gonna knock out Dennis. Come.
Have you guys ever heard of a cult?
You see the shirt, Jake Shields podcast. Please come for Diaz.
I would love it. Diaz would kill
that are at their lowest in their career. At their lowest.
Yeah, but Nato still beat his ass, though. Nato still beat his ass.
Exactly, because he's fucking insane.
Yeah. Nato, that's what I mean. Nato beat his ass.
Sad. Ben Askren is so sad. Floyd Mayweather is like, okay, I'm out of the game. I'm like beautiful and like living this beautiful life. Now I have this child talking to me. It's just so funny. Like,
I don't think Ben Askren's really sad. He had a $3 million payday. I mean, whether he took a fall or not, I don't know.
I would take it for $3 million.
No, he got dropped.
I think he got dropped, but I mean,
he got dropped. Jake has a big right hand. It's not hard to have a big right hand. Tons of guys have a big right hand. Wait till.
But either way,
he fights, even Jake, who I don't think loves Tyron Woodley. Like, I don't know how their relationship is, but he was like, even if he fought Tyron Woodley, he thinks Tyron Woodley would drop him.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
Ever heard about that fight with Muhammad Ali and what was his face? He actually ended up being a like murderer, but he had a fight with Muhammad Ali, and it's the punch that was not seen around the world. And this dude got dropped. They said he could have dropped him in a minute, and he didn't get up.
He dropped Muhammad Ali?
No, Muhammad Ali dropped him, but he had beat Muhammad Ali before.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll get
That's crazy.
I actually did not know about that.
Oh, you should watch it. It's crazy. I've watched it 1,000,000 times.
That's so sick. Muhammad Ali was the best. Hilarious shit from that guy. Paved the way for a lot of guys who learned how to sell fights, man, through the art of trash talk. He was like the pioneer of it. I love it.
Can you believe
I love
MVP
trash talk. I love taking it too. It's good. It's all good.
Can you believe MVP started off this card though? Like, why was he I mean, I get it to draw people in, but like, if I'm MVP, I'm not fighting unless it's the co-main event or the main event, because like he's earned his way to that. Like, I'm shocked you didn't throw up any stink about that. If you're MVP, are you fighting unless it's a co-main event or a main event?
Well, they threw him in late, right? He was a late add to the card.
He was a late add to the card. Any other circumstance.
In any other circumstance, he's the main event. But I think they were just like, hey, we have a slot here. So I think he went into it being like, no, all good. Like, I got this. I can come in and fight anywhere on the card. I mean, dude, this is a mega card. Who cares where you fight? Like, get the fan. Like Patchy said tonight, dude. Patchy Mix was on the goddamn undercard tonight, and he's like, yo, I don't mind getting everybody fired up for the night. Let's rock and roll.
And he did. Patchy did his job. Shit. Shout out to the kid. Fucking Patchy Mix by Triangle Chokes. 3rd round. We love to see it.
You do love to see it, man. I love that shit.
So who do you guys have at this main event? You got Pettis or Chula? Or Archuleta, I mean.
Archuleta. Yeah, I think Archuleta retains.
I think Archuleta retains. Ashley, who you got?
Archuleta, unfortunately. I want to say something different. I want to
but
you can't. Yeah.
I think the main event's kind of a mismatch here.
Yeah. Just a little, but that's okay.
But how do we think Rumble does?
Maybe we'll have submission in the 2nd round.
What do we have in Rumble versus Ring Rust here? Do we have
Oh, dude, I love Rumble though. I loved Rumble in his day, bro. I loved him. I remember when him and John Jones pretended to have the brawl in front of Dana White. Dana White got all nervous.
Yeah, but Augusto has like a 7-1 record or something like that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he ain't no joke either, bro. Like, that's what I mean. It's a good fight.
Like, can that kid's? I think he's 3-0 in Bellator.
I think so too. Dude, where is the Bellator fights here? Like on my bookie, like I only see fucking one. I only see the Pettis and Archuleta. Like, is there not anything else?
Wouldn't shock me. We've made too much money off of it. They probably like.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Finally, fuck. So
I can't
who's
even
up?
get into my bookie.
Who's up next? It's
So look up
Peter
the Sunny-
Queerly and Patricky. So I'm going Patricky. Let's go. Let's go Patricky and Archuleta on a parlay here.
What?
Oh, so you're not
Plus
touching that
90.
co-main event?
No, I don't want to touch that. I might touch it in a separate bet, but like no. I'm thinking I go Patricky and Archuleta here for we'll put $25 on that.
I still can't even get into my bookie.
$25 to win $23.
I can't even see this fight.
What hasn't started yet? We're just we're playing with kids right now.
Jack.
Archuleta making his way into the stadium now. 25-2.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Patricky and Queerly. Queerly is Conor McGregor's guy. Peter Queerly trains with McGregor, I'm pretty sure.
He does. Quayle trains with McGregor. So does Brennan Gallagher. I'm not sure they really trained together as much as they've been childhood friends, but like obviously they run in the same pack.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was a guy that Patchy Mix was supposed to fight. However, Gallagher pulled out. And now, honestly, Patchy ain't backing down. He wants that fight next. He said he wants that fight next. He then has kind of elated to the fact that he wants to go through Magomedov, and then he wants to go right back after that title. He's willing to work his way back. A lot of fighters say they want to.
He says Gallagher's ducking him.
Yeah,
he says he can't believe Gallagher. He says he can't believe Gallagher pulled out of the fight but showed up to the event. And he said that he kept DMing him, talking shit on Instagram. He said that he was telling him like, "Oh, you better not lose or you're gonna get cut," and shit like that. And he's like, I've seen him all weekend though. He hasn't said shit to me. Basically called him a clown.
Yeah, and he said that Gallagher's fought tomato cans, but he still wants to go through Gallagher next. He wants to go through Magomedov, and then he wants a shot at the title. This guy's not fighting for the title, losing, and saying he wants right back in. He's willing to work his way through. He's going to beat everyone in the path and then come right back for that title. Like, this is a guy on a mission.
He's gonna get it too, I think. He looked really, really like, dude, after that first round, he shook off the cobwebs and it was just.
Well, it's the fact that he came over that adversity and won in a different way that makes me think like, wow, he's legitimate.
That'd be a big event. That would be a huge event. So I got a Patricky. Let's see what my open bets are here, Jack.
I still don't even know how you're logging in.
Patricky, Pitbull, and Archuleta. I got them parlayed. Let's go back in here. Let's get some more action. Let's get some more action here.
There we go. Now it's letting me log in.
UFC Bellator. Over a round and a half in the Anthony Johnson fight is plus 155.
No way.
I kind of like that.
I like that too.
That sounds like $25 to win, $26 to win 40. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Let's try that.
I like that one.
Yeah, me too. Bro, I just sitting here chilling and love watching fights at night. It's awesome. There's just always fights on. 3 nights in a row.
3 nights in a row. Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week.
Good times.
All right.
Patricky Pitbull. Here we go. And Queerly. Peter Queerly.
Quilly.
Queerly, that's how you say it. I got my glasses on. I saw his name come up. Queerly. He trains with McGregor. Yeah, he's Irish.
Oh, and finally my bookie lets me through. Here we go. Now I can bet.
Now he's in. Never been finished by KO or submission. Never been finished. Trains with Connor. But I don't know, man. The Pitbull brothers are insane.
All right, so I just threw 50 in Archuleta. I don't really want to touch this co-main yet either.
Where are you guys betting?
My bookie.
Oh, okay. Why isn't this working? This is so frustrating.
Oh, tell me about it. No, won't even let me draw a live bet on this fight.
No. Only does like, oh man, it's just, that's what I mean. We got Jake here now. We'll I don't care. It'll all sort itself out. I'm not even stressed.
Our dick, for some reason, just got 10 inches longer.
That's a great way to look at it. To break it down in a way I understand, you know?
Jake Shields, baby. Especially Jake Shields shouting it out tonight. And what could have been a bigger night for us?
Right?
Jake Shields, you fucking idiots.
Jack's all fired up. Jack, how many drinks have you had today?
Not enough. Like, honestly, like 3.
I know, I'm going on my second now.
I know, I gotta get going, actually, too.
Let's try to go for one to fight. Then by the end, I'm feeling good. Queely. Bang.
Sounded very gross over microphone.
Jack, pound a drink, brother.
Jack, pound a drink. No, I'm not pounding drinks. I mean, we have a whole weekend. I have to do this again tomorrow night.
Oh, the fights tomorrow night are going to be lit.
Yeah,
you're welcome back, Ashley, of course.
I'm so excited. I got nothing to do. I told everyone I have plans because the fights are on.
Bang, come hang out with us.
Absolutely. I don't know. I love UFC so much. I'm not the biggest fan of Dana White, but I definitely do like UFC a lot more. I think it's just better broadcast, to say the least.
I love Dana just because
awesome.
I get what Dana's about. He doesn't always make sense, but he does always make dollars and cents. He's about the money.
Mm-hmm.
He only cares about the money, but he's never pretended to be something else.
Nice little
He's never
right there.
He's never pretended to care about making the right fight or making anything make sense.
Right. Exactly. Which I'm fine with. I'm totally good with. I just think like I wish that they could come together because there's amazing fighters on Bellator and there's amazing fighters in MMA. And The only difference is the money and who owns it.
Well, to be honest, one championship starting to convince me that maybe the best fighters are in one championship, and they're not in Bellator or the UFC.
Mm-hmm. Would you say that would be like the heavyweight around like 165, 175?
Well, I think Christian Lee is the best 155er in the entire world right now. I just don't think anyone beats Christian Lee. I don't think Dustin Poirier does. I don't think Conor McGregor does. I don't think Michael Chandler or Oliveira does. I think Christian Lee is the best 155er, and I think the best 145er is in Bellator, which is Patricky Pitbull.
Yep.
Or am I confusing it? Is Patricky fighting or Patricio?
Patricky's fighting. Patricio Pitbull is who you mean.
Patricio, yeah. I was like, I'm bound to get that one mixed up with one on the screen right now. But the other one, I think is the best one.
A fight like that because I don't know if he's better than Dustin Poirier.
Christian Lee? Oh, I don't know either. That would be fun to fucking watch.
That's the ultimate test.
That's the only one
that's
that I'm
crazy.
like, I don't know if he is. I really don't. But like their stats are probably, if you put them together, they're probably very, very close.
Well, Christian Lee is how old? He's 22 years old.
Well, yeah, I mean, yes.
The kid's only going to even get better.
It's going to be when he's
crazy.
26, he's going to, sure, see you later.
Yeah, exactly. That kid's going to the moon.
I don't think I knew he was that young.
Yeah, no,
he's just a kid.
He's just a kid. He's just a little kid. He's 22.
Oh, my God. Ugh. I wish I had the stamina to get hit in the face and not get so upset at 22 years old.
And then we saw the best, bantamweight of the UFC go over to one, and he got smashed by Adriano Moraes, which was Mighty Mouse. Adriano Moraes smashed him.
Look at this bald head dude. Half his head is so red.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
He's getting beat up here early.
Yeah, I just don't think Shirati's blowing smoke out of everybody's ass when he says one has the best roster in the world. I think he's made an actual statement.
Yeah, man, I like Chatri. He's good shit. He's cool. Always get a lot of questions at one, too.
I get more than you do, but, you know.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh yeah. I don't ever I'll put my hand down if I have like 2 questions a guy. I don't put up 7, 8 questions. I just don't have that.
They love me at one, and I love them as well.
Yeah,
the thing that frustrates me about UFC and Bellator is like Bellator and UFC are basically more or less like the fighters are on the same wavelength, but Bellator seems like the smaller version of UFC. Like it seems like the CFL or something. You know what I mean? Like not like college football, but like it seems like the indoor league or something. Like it seems so much smaller. Honestly.
So what does the PFL seem to you? I always think of them as the big three. I think of one, Bellator, in the UFC as that make up the big three, and then I kind of think of PFL as that league underneath.
What is one?
One championship.
From like an outsider's perspective, like I know a lot about fighters, but like I have heard a couple things.
The American audience is very shielded from one, but they are as good, if not a better product than the UFC.
Okay,
I truly do believe that from watching the cards. I've actually, Mancuso, if you were to judge the last 5 UFC cards and the last 5 one cards, what would you say has been the better product?
Well, you know me and my love of Muay Thai, right? So I'm gonna go with the one championship because they have the Muay Thai fights. I get like extra excited for Muay Thai fights.
I think one
it's just so violent. It always ends in
UFC. I think they've just crushed the UFC in their last 4 or 5 cards.
Dude, those one on TNT events were great. Couple red cards. It was cool to see the different rules.
I hate the red cards. See, even the shit in one you like, I fucking hate.
I like one a lot.
I want to
send Jack and I a ton. And
like
they sent Jack and I a
red cards. And I want to kill Mancuso every time. The big smile on his face when a fighter gets a red card.
You can get disqualified from UFC.
in any fight, you can get a DQ.
Yeah, you can get
right?
Well,
DQ'd,
no,
but
but,
they
like,
actually
yeah,
hand you a red card if you get DQ'd in one.
Oh, well,
They
They
just
show
tell
a
you
red
you're
card, like,
disqualified, and the UFC
Okay.
they actually hand you a red card in one,
oh,
Yeah, but
and he
Yeah.
loves it. He thinks it's the
it's
funniest
funny.
thing ever.
It is funny. It's funny.
that is wicked funny.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't
meanwhile,
even
I
make
used to
takes
get
sense.
off the fight
disqualified
scene.
for like stupid shit. I was like, hold on a second.
No,
That's
they just hand you a red card if you're disqualified, and this asshole loves it.
I would like that too, man, Crusoe. I'm with you.
I
That's
get pissed
me.
the fight
I
ending.
understand. We
It's
get
like
it.
you're already disqualified and you get a red card. Pa pa.
I get that aspect of it, but I'm just
Jack.
pissed the fight's not going on any longer.
Jack, Dogecoin's at 69 cents right now. I'm not trying to alarm anybody, but
I
At
don't
69
care about your
cents.
crypto. I just don't care. Guac J is not here. That's a text to Guac J.
no, it's just I'm so fired up. I just love it. Patricky Pitbull and let's see what happens here. He obviously got the first
Ashley
round
went to
there.
school with Guac J as well.
Oh,
Guac
really?
J, Guac J is Jay Guas.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I like JJ's good stuff.
So for people that don't know, like you're betting, so are you betting like on what?
Just the fighter wins.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Every now and then,
parlay.
we'll really scum back it and bet the prop bets, but
They
not
don't have props for these, right?
Yeah, they don't have usually props for Bellator or PFL, which
It's
is
just-
bullshit.
It's just UFC, so I'll be looking at that tomorrow too.
Because imagine how much money I would have made off Kayla Harris last night if they
Can
were.
you send
prop
me the
bets.
link for this? Because I'm gonna get in this tomorrow night.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Yeah. We'll
absolutely.
get you set up.
I'm like the
We'll get-
luckiest person in the world, even if I don't know shit. I went on the second the submission in the second round for the UFC 256. And then no one thought it was gonna happen. I put $1 and I won like I think $56 or something.
Is our promo code still going?
Draft coach.
Yep. Yeah, it still works. Yeah. She'll get
Oh.
she'll get extra money.
Oh,
Dang.
cool.
Gave it a promo code too. Oh, Quayle gets tagged.
Patricky's bleeding bad. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, Queely got him there. I think he's hurt.
You're ahead of me. Because Pitbull's dominating right now
Oh,
on my screen.
he tapped him again.
Oh, Quayle got him.
Ash, what's your Twitter?
So I don't have a Twitter. I only have
Okay.
an Instagram and a face. I got off Twitter because I was very much angry at every tweet on Twitter.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
very, very
you sound like you'd fit right in here.
I hate the trolls. I can't do it. But yeah, my handle on Instagram and then I have a Facebook and everything. But yeah, I had to get off for a minute because I was it was like affecting my everyday life seeing tweets that I didn't want to.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, you know what? Jack can probably let you in on a little of that. Like, we aren't like loved in the hockey journalism world because of, like, I would say my behavior mostly. Like, I'm quick to just be like, if something's like really stupid, like they like the media in hockey, like just can't believe that like hockey is still a physical sport, and it like upsets them. And it's like, I played my whole life. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, leave the sport alone. Like, if you don't like it, don't cover it. Like, they're like, oh, it's violent. It's like, yeah, it happens, man. It's guys playing a sport. Like, have you ever not been a guy playing a sport and like testosterone happens? Like, man, I promise you, my one friend, Tim Good, and I had a hockey game. On his birthday, we played hockey against each other. He hacked my goalie so hard, I dropped the gloves with him, punched him in the face 4 times, and then after the game took him out for chicken wings. Like it's like these guys don't understand that.
Yeah, no,
it's not like it's not as personal as they make it. They make it, they make it so PC and personal. It's like, oh my god, shut up! Like the guys fighting each other don't even care. Like they don't even care. Nobody cares.
For people like you guys are into hockey. Like hockey used to be a sick thing to broadcast, and now there's nothing to talk about hockey because you can't do shit in hockey anymore. Might as well play girls lacrosse. Like,
yes,
we got sticks. We have to stay 6 feet apart. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. It's like they want to turn it into the
he's
friggin'
really
pansy
bleeding.
league.
Hold on, he's really bleeding.
Yeah, dude. Patricky, they might call. Are they gonna? He's on top though, but he's
trying to rub
like
his blood in to make him all slippery.
Ooh.
It always works. Rub your blood.
It does work. It does work.
Blood's a good lubricant.
Yep.
Blood's a good lubricant. Didn't think I'd say that today.
Not how you meant it.
Oh my god, look at him.
Up,
Ew. And the head bleeds the most, so see you later.
Yikes.
You want to come in?
I really don't want to see McGregor win tonight, though.
Oh, there it is. Boom.
Oh, it's so awful.
Oh my god, really? There you go. See you later. Yep. Oh my god, his mouth got fangs.
Yeah, he's Pitbull. Of course.
And also, what I was talking about with the Muhammad Ali fight, Sonny Liston is the boxer that got murdered, and he took that fight. But I look at
I have seen that fight. Yep.
And it looks like it, but it's very, very interesting and true crime all day. But it's very. Oh my god! He can't go on.
He's going to.
See you later. No, he said he just called it.
Oh, they just called it.
Yep. Way too much blood. Ugh. What happened?
He split his skull is what happened. Like, dude, his skull is showing. Like,
yeah,
he is cut. He is cut very badly.
Dude, that's not okay at all.
No, that's violent.
Oh, he didn't
Blood's
even
a good lubricant. Oh, that goes to a lot of bad places.
Oh my god, he's talking to the coach is pissed. Oh shit. Hold on.
Jesus. I didn't want McGregor to be happy tonight, to be honest.
Oh, not great. That's not good. You can't lose that much blood from your head and keep going. Sorry, sir.
Well, it's his older brother that's talking. Oh no, they dap it up. I thought he was talking shit, but he daps it up.
No, yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's any bad blood between them. However, we know some people that might have bad blood.
Oh, there's always some bad blood.
There's always some bad blood. We might futurely have some bad blood. However, we're going to be respectful. Quaalude was the better man tonight. He wins the fight until he says something bad. I respect him, but we'll see.
I don't know, man. That's rough. That was a gross.
So there goes my parlay. I had Patricky.
Well,
if he gets in a Diaz's face during a press conference, we'll see. But other than that, Quaalude.
See Nolan with the Jake Shields mention and Patricky, and he puts in brackets who's back in MMA. I was like, yeah, Nolan, it'd be cool if you wrote a story about him being back in MMA and what he's doing now. Dun dun dun.
Oh, I think he's trying to help us out though. Nolan's good shit.
Dude, Nolan is great shit.
Nolan's good shit.
I hope he comes by a Bruin stream.
Jack, for the is it Tarps Off season or?
Oh, for the promo code?
Yeah.
Tarps Off Season SZN.
Yeah, okay. It says taps.
Jack wrote taps. 18 drink Jack is here.
Wait, what?
Love when 18 drink Jack is here.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. It's Tarps. Yeah. I did see that now. Yes, I wrote taps. I'm not even 18 drink Jack though. That's the worst part.
I know.
He's like, I just had to do something.
That's just me who can't spell.
Yes. Never changed. Nothing. Some things never change.
Yeah, some things never change. Yeah, Ashley knows. We were in the same special ed classes.
Yo.
Shout out.
Jake doesn't like the stop in that fight. He doesn't like it.
Really?
He said, what the fuck? The cut wasn't that bad. They hate seeing stoppages for shit like that because fighters just want to keep fighting, right? Like,
I kind of agree with them though.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what? If a fighter doesn't want to see it stopped, shit.
Yeah. You know who should? Ugh.
Seems like a lot. I don't know.
Every time I see something from Dean Blundell come up, Jack, I just laugh. I just can't help but just chuckle a little to myself.
I just retweeted Jake. I said agreed.
Yeah.
Wow, you can deposit stuff off Bitcoin in this, boy?
Oh, yeah.
You guys wanted to see it stopped. You guys both are like, oh, stop it. The whole time I was like, eh.
I think that should have stopped. That was a lot.
I think people could have won that fight still.
I mean,
I don't like to see it stopped when the other guy could still win.
I mean,
they're warriors. They know what they're getting into. They sign up for this. Like Jake said, like you never know if you're going to leave a fight alive, basically.
Oh, well,
yeah.
You sign up for this.
Yeah, that's true. Like that 19-year-old that died overseas in the World Fighting League. He got knocked out. That was sad.
Oh, yeah.
That was sad.
Awful. It's awful when it actually happens, but like you know what you sign up for every fight. You're going into this. You want to win. You want to go out on your shield. It's awful when like, you know, but it happens 1 out of a million times. But also it's the referee's job to make sure it doesn't happen. And he did his job tonight. So
absolutely.
it's tough to question the doctors in this. You almost can't.
It is tough to question the doctors, but I don't love it.
Again, you almost can't.
He pulled down the towel. He's like, there's too much blood, you idiot.
Yeah, and he's probably right.
You can't listen to fighters when it comes to this stuff because they always want to fight.
Yeah,
like,
you can't listen to them.
They would risk their lives for this shit.
Again,
not okay.
Well, they all know what they're signing up for, and they're all willing to go out on their shield.
Jake not happy about the stoppage in the
no,
the text
he's not.
messages. That's hilarious. No.
Not disagreeing with him, just saying, hey, like, this is definitely, like, your life, someone else's life, and, like, everyone wants to see everyone safe. Oh, here comes this blonde bitch. Here we go.
And I got my tweet liked by Jake Shields.
Can you imagine? She's disappointed by this stoppage.
You hate this girl.
I can't stand her. She is, like, the worst reporter. She said, yes, I'm very devastated by this.
Devastated.
She's like, it stopped? Oh, we're on.
Jesus.
Do we have any thoughts about the boxing match tomorrow, or does none of us care like I do?
Canelo?
Yeah. Canelo versus some bum.
He's going to obviously win, so no, I don't care.
Bum by some bum. Oh, is that his last name or some bum?
It's just some bum. I mean, like Canelo won't actually fight anyone. I mean, fight Golovkin again. Then I'll watch. Then I'll tune in. Golovkin beat you the first time, you asshole.
McLovin posts a story, no cover photo. What a guy.
Golovkin won the first fight against Canelo. I'll admit he lost the second. But it's 1-1. It's not a draw and a loss. Like Golovkin won that first fight. I don't think anyone with eyes is arguing that, except the judges that night.
Whoa.
That were probably paid off by Canelo. It's 1-1.
They're talking about the Jake Paul and Mayweather fight right now on here. Oh, they just took away from it. So the Grand Prix continues tonight. Here we go.
We have Johnson versus Augusto.
And Rumble Johnson.
Who gets crushed by Nemkov?
I don't know, bro.
This is gonna be a Nemkov versus Bader final.
I think so too, but I love Rumble Johnson. I love him.
Nemkov and Bader on an absolute collision course, though, in this Grand Prix, and I'm so excited to see that. I'm so excited to see that fight. I made Rumble. My early prediction of Bader as the champion, but I've totally soured on that. I couldn't have soured more, and I'm going towards Nemkov now.
Bro, like, have you seen how good Rumble still looks, though?
Yeah, and I'm sure he does. I'm sure he wins this fight. But, like, Nemkov is a different story.
Dude, but I mean, like, if he gets through this fight, I think he could go on a run, bro. I love Rumble, though.
All right, I'm going to the bathroom right before this fight happens. I will be back literally in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Rumble's my guy. Like, I like Rumble Johnson a lot. Always did back in the day. Always did.
Where the hell is the...
Always comes to fight Rumble Johnson. I said Bellator, stupid ass thing. This site kills me sometimes. Bellator odds. Over a round and a half, so it just has to get halfway through the second round.
So what is this that you're talking about?
Oh, just betting. Like, I got to get it over the first round.
Oh, okay. Is that a parlay?
Yeah. Oh, no, that's just one. No, that's that's a one. Well, no, that's just one bet. That's just a straight. I think it's going to go over a round and a half. So it needs to go through past the 230 mark of the second round.
And that's what a straight means.
Yeah, that's just a straight bet. Only one bet.
Okay. And it has to go past that. Why isn't this working?
Yeah.
No, this shit is not loading. All right.
Come on, take my bet. What's going on with this?
Yeah, no, it's not working right now.
What is wrong? Oh, see, like, that's why we're out on these guys. Eventually. They don't pay attention to
my bookie's always blowing it.
Bro, like, wow, they finally took my bet. Oh, Rumble Johnson and Archuleta.
What'd you go with here?
Oh, the lines changed again. Holy, accept changes. Accept changes. I'm just sorry, Jack. 1 second. I'm just trying to lock this in. Yeah, accept changes. Bet accepted. Holy, finally.
What'd you go with, Rumble?
Yeah. I went Rumble Johnson and Archuleta parlay.
How much you put on it?
$65.
Oh boy.
Pays 52.
How the hell did you even lock that in? I can't even find it.
Hold on. I'm going to run a Jake Shields commercial. I'm going to get a snack. I'm starving. I barely ate today. I've been all fucking tired and shit.
Go it. Throw one on. What?
Tarps Off Sports.
And while that shit happened, I still didn't figure out how to throw this parlay down. I'm trying to engage in this parlay.
Is yours
My,
low?
my bookie stinks.
Doesn't it?
Dude, I'm trying to bet money and they're not even letting me. All right, here
I
we
know.
go.
They're going to cost you money in the end.
Rumble Johnson. Archuleta parlay. It's plus 81. That's it.
He's a heavy favorite, Rumble Johnson.
Damn, really? This is not loading at all.
All right, finally logged in my bet. I wish there were prop bets though. Like, what the fuck? I'd love to hedge my bet with a prop bet of Rumble getting knocked out in the first round, because if he's gonna lose, that's how it's gonna go. But no, you won't even let me hedge my bets. Fuck you, Bellator. Fuck you, actually not fuck you, Bellator. This is all my bookie. I'm sorry, Bellator.
I was like,
Nothing to do with Bellator. No, this has nothing to do with Bellator.
No, this is Bellator's fault at all. But I hate how the fighter interviews are.
That too. That's bullshit.
We just do those at one in UFC when we get there. What do we got here?
I'm cool with one in UFC. Just credential me for those. You don't have to credential me for Bellator. Fuck you. You already didn't want me.
Jose Augusto, here he is. 5-fight win streak on him too. Kid's good, bro.
I'd put $5 on him.
Yeah, you might as well. Good odds, right?
Win 17.
Yeah. Yeah, for $5. That's not bad.
We're never going to be against chasing that plus money.
Never. That's how we roll.
If it actually lets it go through.
The worst is when we construct ways to place parlays to find plus money. Oh, here we go.
Yes.
I wish we still had the Stifler thing. God damn it. God damn you in your copyright shit.
NBC Sports.
Fuck you
Or
guys.
NBC or whatever.
We
They
still
always
have
release it, but they just put one on every time.
Yeah, but we still have this.
They're always cool.
I choose violence.
Yes, let's go. It's Rumble Johnson time.
It's Rumble time. Oh, wait, Mancuso, you know what Rumble's saying?
What?
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
That's my favorite clip. You want to come after my athletes? I remember that when it happened.
Oh,
My
that was
athletes.
the best. He's a nice kid. He does his social work. He does everything. You want to come after me? I'm a man. I'm 40.
Don't come after one of my athletes.
About my athletes in the media.
Remember, he was yelling. He's like, "That's not true."
And remember when you told Connor that you were a better version of Khabib and had him ready for the fight? LOL. Boom, roasted.
Dylan, you didn't even place at the high school state tournament. You suck. Boom, roasted.
So funny.
Actually, just for fact checking on the stream, Dylan Dennis actually did not place at his high school tournament for wrestling, in case you were wondering. The fact check passes for Ben Ashley.
Why did Connor train with him then?
He is good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but he still did not place at his high school tournament for wrestling. Both can be true. He's very good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but
Jake beat him.
Well, yeah.
That's Mission Underground.
Well.
Brought to you by Modelo.
And remember when you told Connor that you were a better version of Khabib and had him ready for the fight? LOL. Boom, roasted.
Dylan, you didn't even place at the high school state tournament. You suck. Boom, roasted.
Exactly. That's why Jake beat him.
Yep.
I wish we
he
could
doesn't
skip
like
right
him
over
either.
the Scott Coker stuff. But we have to go through that whole clip.
I know. I love when he says that. Scott Coker's putting you against a guy who's 3-2 because he knows you suck. Boom, roasted.
You couldn't even beat Gary Tonin. Boom, roasted.
Look at it. He's knocked out. Dude, he knocked out Ryan Bader, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Yeah, when?
Back in the day. Alexander Gustafsson, he knocked out. He knocked out Andre Arlovsky, knocked out Phil Davis. He's knocked out some heavy guys.
What year?
2017 and before.
Mark Beltran could knock both these motherfuckers out.
Look at his beard, dude.
No, but I think Rumble wins this. But if there's a knockout in the first round, I don't think it goes to Rumble.
I don't know. I think either one of these guys could finish it, but for some reason I could see him being abrasive for the first round. I like a late second round finish in this fight.
That's what I like as well. Ashley, what do you think is going to happen here?
I think that Johnson may actually get this in the beginning of the second, late first.
Begin the second, late first.
We'll go on a limb. Sorry
Okay.
if you hear my cat in the background.
Both are, again, utilizing those leg kicks. Those have become a theme in every MMA fight now.
Leg kicks? Yeah, well, Uriah Hall showed how to defend them. Unfortunately, Chris Weidman saw that. Big kick by Johnson there. Holy shit.
I wonder if we see what Jake Shields is talking about. Those go away.
Maybe.
Because, Jake gave the game plan of exactly how to end those.
Yeah. Just fucking stand in and check them. Head kick by Rumble doesn't get through, but.
Which is kind of interesting because Jake's teammate Nate there has been notorious for not checking leg kicks, but I wonder if he's going to be a different animal the next time we see him in the octagon versus Leon.
Next month now, he had to cut.
Yeah, no, next month.
Yeah. No. You didn't even say that. I was just saying, yeah, next month we'll see it because he had a cut. That sucks. But he's got so much scar tissue on his face, Nate.
I have Augusto in this fight, but it looks like he just broke his finger actually punching that dude. So I'm pretty scared right now. Yeah,
Ooh,
he's
big
not
punch.
punching with that right hand. If you see,
Oh yeah, it hurts. It hurts. Yeah.
Oh, yep. I just saw it now. I'm behind
Yep.
both you guys.
Oh
You
yeah,
shook it.
it hurts.
Yeah, it's like dislocated or something.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Yeah.
He's not hitting with it.
Rumble Johnson just needs to attack that side of his body.
Yep, he's not getting it at all. See you later.
Oh yeah, he keeps checking in on it too.
Yep. He just like actually winced at it. That was really bad, actually. His finger's broken.
Yeah, and he hasn't thrown it since.
Nope, and he will again, and you'll see it.
If not his hand. Oh, it hurts bad.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he really winced at it.
Yep. He showed everything.
He's trying to get creative here.
He has to.
Oh.
Ooh. Too strong. Ooh.
Come on, Augusto, hang in. Oh, Rumble Johnson looks good.
Yeah, he does.
Holy you wouldn't know he hasn't fought since 2017.
Yeah, but the thing is, when he goes against Nemkov, it's going to be a different story.
No one has power like Johnson, though, man. I don't even know if Nemkov does, and I love Nemkov. But I could see him winning, but it's a good fight.
Well, Nemkov took out, he took out Bader. He's got power. You can't say he doesn't have power.
Yeah.
The thing is, Nemkov is going to hit you more often.
Oh my God, no way.
Oh my God.
Johnson's in trouble. Augusto dropped him.
No way.
What a recovery. Johnson's got to get to his feet. Oh, he's got his back. The choke's in. The choke is in. I think it's in. He's trying to turn it. Rumble survives, though. Rumble survives. He's out.
Well, he didn't lock the legs. You got to throw the legs in. And that's kind of wrestling like 1.0. Shit. That was a pretty sorry attempt.
Wow, they both rocked each other in this first round. Rumble gets a takedown.
Last night we watched the We're Doomed fight, and that was a lot of high-level jiu-jitsu. I can't say the same about this from Augusto. That's very low level.
Bro, what the hell just happened in this first round? Wow. His right hand's hurt, and he's still old. Rumble Johnson's rained down a big one there, a big left.
But I think Rumble's got to think he's got to have this on the ground now. Like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing on the ground.
Yeah. Rumble, I still give Rumble that first round, even though he got rocked. He had him rocked, too.
I don't know if I give the first round to Augusto, but I don't know how much longer this fight's going to go because, like, Rumble now knows that this guy has no ground game.
No, yeah, it's true. Augusto probably edged him out, but what happened? Oh, right off the top of his head.
Like, Rumble's got to not be worried at all. Rumble's going to be like, this guy's got nothing on the ground. Like, just take him down and end it.
Yeah, he can do that. If I'm in his corner,
you got to worry for a Nemkov fight for either of these guys. Jesus. I don't see either of these guys going past this round into the next.
Me neither. And I'm
just hoping it gets over the 2 minutes and 30-second mark.
I don't see that first round being a clear decision maker either. I think that was a very even. If it was a 10-9, if that.
Yeah, it was close.
That was so close. Significant strikes are probably on point with each other.
Yeah, that's a 10-9 for Augusto in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so.
But boy, these guys are in trouble if they go against Nemkov. If they're gonna fight like that.
Nemkov's a bad man.
His finger broke over a dude's head. Maybe you gotta do some finger exercises or something. Like, come on now.
He's not doing enough fingering.
He's like trying to like he's loading up on these punches.
Yes, I did.
Really no need.
I don't think we're seeing enough fingering.
No.
But the guys cry when they get fingered, so it doesn't really work out well.
Jesus. Yes. Oh. Rumble's just trying to get inside.
Augusto
get
shoots
inside
to the body, though.
Get inside him, Rumble. Take him down. Take him down, Rumble.
Whipping leg kicks from Rumble.
See you later. Johnson, see you later. Just knocked him out. Good night.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I'm behind you.
Oh, sorry.
I'm behind you, too.
Fine. No, that's fine.
Rumble just knocked him out. It's all over. It's all over.
Oh,
good night.
Huge right hand. Good night, Irene.
Good night. You knew that was going to happen. He had no defense.
Oh, my
Shout out Michael Chavello. Good fucking night, Irene. Holy shit, that right hand was heavy. Rumble wins that one, but honestly, you're going to have huge question marks going to a fight with Nemkov. He doesn't look like a man that's going to challenge Nemkov. Impressive knockout, but I don't.
I think he can. The cobwebs are shaking off now.
I think Nemkov ends it early and vicious.
So that keeps my parlay alive, my big one.
To be honest, I'm very concerned for Rumble.
How do you see, like, your bets on?
No, Gina, tell him, Jack. Tell him what happened last round time. No,
we got paid for it last time. Yeah, it went over 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and we did get paid for it.
Yeah, finished at like 1 minute. We got paid for it. If it goes over the 2 minute 30 on my bookie, it pays you out.
Yep, it does. He is right.
My bookie goes by the time. That is one cool thing. They go by the time.
How do you see if you won?
Oh, it takes a while.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll take a quick commercial before the next thing because I'm going to grab another mix.
He can't take me. I'm a crossover and rank your ankles. I'm a highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine. Ball hard. He can't take me. I'm a crossover and rank your ankles. I'm a highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine.
We are back. Wow, but I mean, you really have to question this. Like, do you really think Rumble has a shot at Nemco after that fight?
At Nemkov? Well, listen, that was his first fight since 2017. It didn't look great, but he did what he had to do to win. Well, he's got one more camp, so we'll see. Little camp, and we'll see what happens, man. No, I think Nemkov will probably win, but damn, Rumble, for not fighting since 2017, man. I've seen guys do a lot worse.
Oh, true. But my money.
He's calling someone out. Hold on.
Well, who can he call out? I mean, he's going to fight.
Calling out his coach. No, he's calling out his coach.
Oh,
take that back to Brazil with you.
We have the little rebel down here.
Pasta Man.
Yep, Pasta's coming to the stream.
I can't stand the 6 feet apart thing with the interviews.
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan at the last UFC, where they were just all right there interviewing.
Pasta, you're coming down, but you don't want to be on stream?
It's like you're all in the same bubble.
Yeah, they're the only sport that's been in it the entire time, and that's something that Dana White has got so much praise for because he kept the sport going. And that was really cool because a lot of people that didn't know MMA got to learn MMA from hearing the coaches, things like that.
Hell yeah, that was huge for the sport to keep it going and, to build the Fight Island and build like the best bubble any sport seen. Like it was pretty. Did they even have one case inside that Fight Island? I don't even think so.
No. I got checked before, and I think they got the okay from a ton of different outlets to actually like produce like the UFC. Like Bruce Buffer was in the ring, all the cameras, the ref, the 2 fighters, everyone was there. There was no 6-foot distancing, and even when you looked in the stands, no one was wearing masks. There was 15,000 people. You don't have to get vaccinated. I just got my Celtics season tickets, and I had to call my rep and say, hey, do I need to get vaccinated to go to the Garden? Because I'm not going to the Garden if I have to get vaccinated. So you don't have to get vaccinated to go to these events.
That's good. Jake Shields, very not a fan of the vaccine. In Canada, they're basically forcing us to get it. Like it's like I'm in Canada. Like I don't know if you guys have seen the news. Like kind of fucking scary here.
It's scary everywhere, but no, you don't. You cannot. I've never got a flu shot. The flu has killed so many people, and so has COVID, and COVID is a real thing. And we're in a pandemic. Yes, that's wonderful. This sucks, and like everything sucks about it, but at the end of the day, no one tells me what I'm gonna put in my body that they made in 3 months. Good luck.
Yeah.
Constantine Johnson already got called back. No.
Jack knows all about that.
Should we play that clip?
Yeah, here, watch this clip. We got a Johnson & Johnson clip for you here. So yesterday you get the vaccine, you get the Johnson & Johnson. It gets halted today. You got
Johnson & Johnson?
Yes, I got Johnson & Johnson the day before it got canceled.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was talking to Jay last night, and I was literally like, I sounded like I was on my deathbed. I would assume.
Bro, it was literally like we started playing Xbox, and then an hour goes by, and Jack's like, guys, I'm really not feeling that great. Another hour goes by, and Jack's like, guys, I can barely like keep my eyes open. Like I'm really not feeling good. Third hour goes by, and Jack goes, no, I gotta get off. I'm feeling like shit right now.
Bro, I love that.
Oh,
I absolutely love it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. I mean, I have a ton of shares in Pfizer. Don't get me wrong, but I do not put Pfizer in my body.
You're just like let the stock
put it in your wallet.
Yeah, Pfizer can put it in my wallet, but just not in my body. I like it.
Yep, and no, fuck that. Nope. See
you guys want to hear something that's crazy? My girlfriend works in healthcare, doesn't want the vaccine. Every time she tells somebody she doesn't want the vaccine, the first question they say to her is like, oh, why does Chris not want it? Like her mom, her coworkers, like everyone equates it to me. And me personally, my outlook on it is like,
I want it so I can travel.
Yeah, I just want to be able to travel because I'm in Canada. And it's like, I think about some of the partying I did growing up and stuff I probably put into my body then. And I'm just like, nah, this thing's a metropolis anyway, right? Like, let's just get the juice. But everybody thinks everybody thinks it's like me telling her not to want to get it. Like it's just like I think that's like goes to like some sort of sexism thing or something. But it's like
a healthcare worker actually calling out the bullshit of the healthcare system. Imagine.
Yeah, she doesn't
people
like
in
it.
the
Like,
United States get more money if it's a COVID. So here we are. Like, it's so stupid. Please, this shit is bullshit. Like, remember Ebola in 2016 when a presidential election came up? No,
always, every time.
It's not because of you. It's not sexist. It's because people don't agree with your girlfriend's views, and they're gonna blame it on anything they can except her because she's a healthcare worker who they're supposed to trust.
Mm-hmm.
But they should be trusting her opinion because healthcare workers don't always have the same opinion.
Well, I guess a bunch of people where she works got like COVID after getting the shot and like bad.
It puts COVID in you. Hello.
Like, but like, yeah, got it bad though. Like bad. Like Jack, even worse than you were saying. Like bad. A couple of them, like bad.
There was a kid in my office. His sister got COVID before, got the shot, and she had 102 fever for 4 days. Obviously went to the hospital through those 4 days, finally dropped down to 99, and it's now been a week and a half, and she's like, this sucks. I'm never doing this again.
My cousin got COVID though. To talk about like it being serious though, like it is bad in a sense. Like she got COVID. She has to go to like some sort of like lung therapy. It's like breathing exercise because I guess she only has like 36% capacity in her one lung now.
A girl we went to school with, her mom was like one of my like best, like my second mom. She passed away from COVID. It's real
fucked
thing.
up.
It's a
but
real
it doesn't like we're young and healthy, right? And it's like I want to just be able to live my life too, right? Like I don't want to be so afraid of dying that I don't live. Like so it's like I don't know. I don't want to put something experimental into me either. It puts me in a bad position here because in Canada, like they're basically going to force us.
We're all going to die one day, but no one's going to have an option on my lifespan.
No,
Or
exactly.
if COVID hits you and you're going to die, that's your time. But if I have a choice of putting COVID in my body and potentially dying from that because COVID, my body can't take it, no. No. It's population control. Hello. No.
I mean, it's fair. And to be honest, I mean, it can go either way. But
that's funny as hell.
I have a question for you, Mr. Mancuso over there. Do we know if Jake is still coaching Leslie Smith? I know they were back in the day, but that was years ago. And we see Leslie Smith is coming up with a fight versus Chris Cyborg. I haven't heard anything from Jake Shields to suggest he's still coaching Leslie Smith. I don't know if you've heard different.
Just asked him. I'll just ask him. I'll ask him for you, Jack. Find out in a sec.
Chris Cyborg is dope.
Oh, I love Chris Cyborg. I love Amanda Nunes. I love Chris Cyborg. I even like, dude, you know who gets shit on a lot for some reason? People are really mean online to Megan Anderson. I like Megan Anderson.
It's actually bullshit how people are mean to her. It's
mean
absolutely
to her.
bullshit.
It's like, why?
No
Like,
matter
yeah,
what
she's
she
cool.
posts, people have some negative comments. It's like she's not this unattractive beast that people try to like make her out to be. Like she's actually a pretty attractive girl, to be honest. And like that shouldn't even be the point. She's a fighter and she gets paid to fight in an octagon and she's very good at it. Like just take it at that, people. Like why do you have to go and make comments that are just not even what she does or like just outside the lines? It's actually bullshit.
It really is. And that's just, don't judge a book by its cover, first of all. And that's kind of like what I did with, I want to say her name is Jali or Jean Lee.
Wang Jie Li.
Wang Jie Li. I did not expect her to react like that after that loss. I thought that was so unsportsmanlike. You got knocked out, bitch. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
you really
did.
And she got knocked out hard and woke up and was like, nah, I didn't. Like, they shouldn't have stopped it. Like, girl, there is only so much, like...
Jack once got knocked out and thought that the fight hadn't started yet.
Well, that was in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that I actually got choked out. And
Yeah,
I was ready to go. I was ready to go. I was warming up.
Well, that's why people wake up in that stance. That's why people have to be around, because you wake up like you think you're fighting again.
Yeah. I was
still warming up. I was like, all right,
and it was in rugby.
I was like, how many minutes
an
till the match? And they're like, dude, it already happened. I was like, what are you talking about?
You're like,
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to win.
Yeah. I'm like, no, dude, you already went, bro.
No, dude, you already went. It went horrible. You're like, what?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it was too. I was
What do you mean?
No, I'm ready
What
to
do
go.
you mean it went horrible? It never even happened yet.
Didn't have any recollection of it, and still don't. Thank God.
Oh, that's good for your brain.
I'm happy I don't.
Dude, me too. I remember playing rugby. They run a slow ball to a kid. I go in for a tackle, and I guess what happened was I went in to tackle him, and at the same time, his knee came up and hit me like right on the button, and just I woke up. I was like, it was like I had the flu. I was like sick. It was fucked.
Well, if we want to talk hockey and lacrosse, I can tell you about a couple of times I went back into games where I don't remember aspects of the game, but that's a different story. Hashtag CTE.
For real.
So Jake said not really about Leslie Smith.
Okay, not really. So, I mean, I got Cyborg in that one. I think it's a bit of a mismatch. I think everyone has Cyborg. I think Cyborg has proven that she can beat everyone outside of Amanda Nunes and Shevchenko. And I think that's right where it's at.
Did Shevchenko beat Cyborg?
No, but Ronda Rousey and Nunes beat Cyborg.
Ronda Rousey, really? Who cares?
And we all know what would happen to Cyborg if she fought Shevchenko.
We all know what happened to Rousey. What about Nama Yunus?
Nama Nunes versus Cyborg. Cyborg sleeps her within 30 seconds.
Really?
You think?
Really? Yeah. I don't think so.
No, I think Thug Rose gives her a good fight.
No.
At least.
No, come on, guys, be realistic. It's Cyborg.
No way.
Different weight
classes. All day.
Nama Nunes coming up to that weight class, Cyborg sleeps her.
Well, yeah, I mean,
unless you want Cyborg to cut that much, which she can't even cut.
Yeah, I mean,
we gotta talk weight classes here. Cyborg ends her.
That's true. As like you see guys going from like 185 to 175, like it's not slight work, but they're doing it. Like for a girl, that's so difficult. Like,
oh, it's way more.
I can't even.
The weight classes could be like miles apart for girls.
They are, and like it's just like if you're a big dude like losing weight and like you're a big girl losing weight, we're not going to lose the same weight and we're not going to cut the same. That's like, it's tremendous. I actually thought, I didn't know Cyborg's weight class, to be honest. I thought they were in the same.
No, Cyborg would end her pretty easily.
Okay.
And it's mostly because of weight. I don't doubt Rose's fighting skill. I mean, do I doubt her competitive fire? Yes. Every step of the way I do. I think Rose is not very competitive. I think she folds under pressure. I think all of that. I think she's mentally weaker than most of her opponents. I will admit that.
Do you think that because she shows emotions, or do you think that because of her fighting ability?
No, her fighting ability is top notch. I mean, we saw her excuses when she lost the title, though. She said, like, oh, it was too much for me. I wasn't ready to be the champion, all this. And then we saw the McGregor incident where she had to take a break for a year because she was emotionally traumatized and all that. And, you know, I just don't think you're that tough of a fighter if that's your excuses. It's the excuses.
I couldn't agree more. I totally agree with that, because when you step into the sport, you have to have a tougher skin than what she has. But at the same time, she's shown like raw emotion that I feel like you don't see a lot of women in the MMA show. Like just
That's
like Holly
fair,
Holmes
too.
and Ronda Rousey, but like they showed too much to make it like, okay, you won one fight and like that was enough. Go home. Like, see you later. But like,
Ronda Rousey was not
emotion.
Ronda Rousey. Holly Holm, I'm sorry, was tied a lot into her dad, so I kind of get that.
Yeah.
And Ronda Rousey was so weird. It's almost like an outlier. It was like so different than anything we've ever seen. Her emotion, like she was clearly a girl that had been through a lot and rose to the top, and that was different. And that was a lot more pressure than. And I'm not sure we really know what happened there.
Very true. I feel like yeah.
It was like an atom bomb.
Yeah. It was very here and then not.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to that story that's been told. And I don't know anything. I'm not going to say I do, but like there's my red flag is up with that story. Like I think there's a lot more to Ronda Rousey's story that's been told.
All right. Now I'm going to have to look into it. I'm going to have to go down a Reddit rabbit hole.
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything, and I'll admit I don't know anything. But like, it's just my red flag is up.
I don't know. I think it was just,
and it was a lot of pressure.
No, but sometimes you're in the right place at the right time for a while, and then a couple girls like Holly Holm and Amanda Nunes show up, and it's just like, bro, like Holly Holm caught her with that head kick.
But Ronda Rousey didn't seem in the right place when she fought Holly Holm. I mean, if she took Holly Holm down, well, it's kind of like the Eddie Alvarez thing. Remember, we talked about this with Eddie Alvarez and Conor McGregor. If he had taken Conor McGregor down, it's a different story. It's the same with Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm.
But if Nama Yunus fought when she took that year off, would you have said she wasn't in the same, like she wasn't in the right spot to fight? But if Holly Holmes or Ronda Rousey, I should say, took that year off and didn't fight that match, then she would have looked like, you know?
It's tough. Yeah, you don't know.
That's a good point.
There's either way. It's like you're damned if you do it, you're damned if you don't. Like, you can see it from either way, because if like, I don't know, if Nama Yunus took the fight and she didn't look ready, then she would have got criticism. And if she won, that would have been great. And it would have been like, holy shit, you weren't ready, but here we are. But if Ronda Rousey didn't take the fight and took that year off, it just would have been the same thing you were saying, but opposite. So it's very perspective based, because you don't hear the whole story, especially because it's UFC.
Well, especially because Ronda Rousey had that boyfriend that was Travis Brown, that we all know was a piece of shit and a scumbag and dirtbag of the world.
What? I don't know anything about him. I'm not saying that what's about, I don't know anything about him.
Well, trust me, he's scumbag of the world, dirtbag. Beater, whatever. Fuck Travis Brown.
Oh,
Fuck
that
him.
happened?
Oh, yeah, Travis Brown's a dirtbag. We all know that. And it's like, I wonder if that had any impact on her. The company she kept.
Well, she's still with him, isn't she?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a lot of, shit behind that, though. And I mean, our boy Derek Lewis has made a lot of comments.
Yeah, he always used to say, "What up?"
Yeah, and he always wanted to beat his ass for hitting Ronda.
Yeah, he used to say, "Ronda Rousey, what up with your fine ass?"
Yeah, and they are having a baby, as Kevin said. Yes, and yes. I think that's might be their second baby. But I mean, regardless,
Ronda got big really fast, and it was like she could keep fighting and get beat up by like Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm, or she could just go wrestle at WrestleMania for $1 million or something, right? Like,
but she wasn't good at that.
Okay, first of all, when I found out WWE was fake, I think I cried like I cried when Santa was fake. I love WWE.
Well, I mean,
I met in Boston. It was so cool.
My first WWE card I ever watched was actually with Ashley, I believe. I believe it was with Ashley and our friend Ryan at Ryan's house. Yeah, I believe so. I actually think I watched my first ever WWE pay-per-view card with Ashley.
I still have it on VCR. I think it was WrestleMania 21.
Yeah,
I went to WrestleMania 18 in Toronto. That was great. The Rock versus Hulk Hogan.
I came when Feed More, the Rhino,
Rhino.
when he went and all the divas, and it was like the Undertaker's last time we met the Undertaker and Kane. John Cena's from Newbury, so you see him all around. Super cool.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's right in Newbury, so it's super, super cool.
Oh, he's around a lot too?
Yeah, and he like walks, like you'll see, like it's really cool. Like even like football players, they walk around Wakefield Lake all the time. Like Edelman, Gronk, Brady used to walk around there all the time. Super cool stuff.
That's wicked.
All right,
Archuleta trying to control the distance here. It doesn't seem like Pettis is doing a whole lot yet, but like I mean, we know the Pettis pedigree.
Okay, Triple H,
Definitely different styles of feeling each other out. Pettis is mostly circling the cage, and Archuleta is trying out some leg kicks, trying out some jabs. A definite feeling out process. Archuleta really working that left jab though. Oh, and we have a takedown for Archuleta. Oh, but it's stuffed by Pettis as far as right now, and he's against the cage. And Pettis working that knee.
I like those pants on Archuleta.
I like the wet leg work of Archuleta so far, but we'll see. I mean,
not saying too much. I had to comment on something.
I mean, we see the wrestling stance right now, and it's pretty even. And obviously, Pettis has a good wrestling background, so he knows how to counter this. So we're not seeing a lot happening right now as two guys with great wrestling pedigrees wrestle against the cage.
That was a good. Now we're standing up. Finally.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, when you see two wrestlers go to the cage, usually not much is going to happen because they are such good wrestlers that the cage plays a factor and evens it out.
Yep.
But Archuleta back to working that left-hand jab, which he's really relying heavy on, maybe too heavy on.
This ring itself looks a little smaller
than the UFC. I think it is. I think it is 4 feet smaller, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely makes a difference.
The funniest ring is the bare knuckle ring. It's a squared circle. Pettis with a huge right hand.
Got a good right kick from Archuleta.
Well, I still think Archuleta is relying way too much on this left-hand jab.
Let's see what he's trying to set up. Sometimes they're just setting up something, right?
Exactly.
Make him think that's all you're going to throw, and then you kick him with a right hand.
And then he's trying that. Well, I think we've seen it. I think he's trying to go for that rib kick to the right with it. But I think he's starting to abandon that as he sees it's not going to work. And we have. Now he switches stances.
Dude, some kid said that he would have kept fighting with his nose broken like that. He quote tweeted my tweet and was like, I'd keep fighting. That nose looks fine to me. He's like probably 16.
Yeah, okay. Have you ever fought with a broken nose? Because I have.
That's why I quote tweeted him with a bunch of laughing faces, and I was like, "Yeah, I bet." Like, no, you wouldn't, man. It's terrible. I broke my nose once. It sucks.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's so fucking worst, and then your sleep gets all fucked up, and you feel like shit when you wake up in the morning. It was so awful.
But you can't fight the same because I mean I've been in the middle of the fight where I broke my nose, and I was in like you're not the same.
Fuck.
You're way more timid to get hit. Like I mean,
again, got my nose broken
how
in
tough
rugby.
you are.
We were doing a ruck for the ball. That's where like the hooker goes in the middle of the two props. You put your head under. And then there's like a layer underneath. Well, the layer underneath, the kid on the other team just headbutted me right in the nose, just blew my nose up. We came out of it. I just hit him with a right, and I got put into a penalty box for 10 minutes. I had to stand in my own goal for 10 minutes.
I lost a fight.
That's a rugby
my nose, but I was just looking for a takedown the whole time, and I got one. But like that's the only way I won the fight. Like I mean, shit. You get your nose broken, like you're hurting, like you are very, and you don't want to get like you don't want to get hit again. You're shooting for takedowns right away.
Dude, I was so fucking mad. I was so mad, bro. I've never been that mad in my life than when I had my nose broken.
No, you don't like, and you can't even get touched in the nose again.
No, I want to know. It was,
or like, you just want to give up if you do. Like,
yeah,
it's over.
Legit, it like fills you with rage, man.
Yeah, I remember I got my nose broken, and I luckily got the kid for a takedown right away. But like, if honestly I didn't, and he touched me one more time, I was giving up.
I gave Pettis that first round too.
I give Pettis that first round on action.
10-9, nothing crazy. Archuleta is going to loosen up here as the fights continue.
This leg movement from Archuleta is unreal, but like he's not doing anything with it. Like he's very, very good moving, not keeping his head on center, but like you got to do something with this work. Maybe he's trying to set something huge up, but like set the little things up, and then the big things will come. All right, but Archuleta gets a huge takedown, a single leg. He's in the guard of Pettis.
Doesn't go far.
No.
Yeah, they're both up and standing. Also, Chris, sounds like rugby wasn't your sport. You got knocked out and a broken nose.
No, I wasn't very good at, like, I mean, I was good at it, but I was like, yeah, I just was, by the time I played for the grade 9 and 10, and by the time I came to grade 11 and I was playing football and that, I was like, I remember someone being like, oh, you coming out for rugby this year? I was like, fuck no. Like, no, absolutely not. I quit, and like a lot of my buddies I played football with still played rugby, and they gave me a hard time. I was like, I don't care, guys. I just keep getting fucked up. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Like, I don't get paid.
I tried out for football because I played Pop Warner in Wilmington, and I was going to try out for football, but I couldn't see over the center because I was a quarterback, and they told me to go to soccer because it would be a much better sport in high school.
I actually remember a time in elementary school where we were picking football teams, and all the, of course all the guys get picked first, and I pick Ashley. And someone said something like, "Well, she's just the best player available." I'm like, let's be honest. I'm like, she's the best athlete available right now.
So funny.
Ashley was always very gifted.
I just really like sports, and I like watching them. I collect like rookie cards. I've been looking for MMA. I don't really know the significance of cards in MMA, but like
MMA cards kind of just started. I wonder if they're gonna get bigger, gonna be worth anything. It almost seems like they're not getting this late, but like you never know 50 years from now. So like maybe collect them, maybe don't. It's tough to tell.
Well, no,
but
that's
like
why
they
I'm
really
like,
just
let me get them
started.
now, because if they go out of style and like these guys become big, you know. But that's what I'm coming to your house for. We're going through all your cards because I got Tom Brady's rookie cards, so we're gonna find more.
Oh yeah, I got every card you could probably think of under this roof. At the end of the day,
Yeah, your dad's a big card guy, eh?
Oh, he's been collecting them since he was like 12 years old. So about 50 years of collecting them, he's got a pretty good amount.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. To me, it like looks like oh my god, like a heaven. I have so many, but I like you can't have as much as like a dude that has 50 years on you. So, but yeah, I collect like so many rookie cards.
That's awesome.
I have 37 right now. Yeah, they're really really cool to collect and like grade, and just a good side hustle.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Archuleta has great movement, but is he going to be down 2 rounds to none?
It looks like it. Yes.
He's gotta make this movement pay off. I mean, he's moving better than Pettis, but Pettis is landing.
Pettis is landing like pretty easily too. Oh, Archuleta goes for a takedown and it's the bell. Damn. Archuleta scaring me.
I got 2 rounds to none Pettis.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Quick intermission. We got a women headliner tomorrow night, Watterson, and then we got Cerrone, Cowboy coming on here. You got
Cowboy.
You got Cowboy.
The Brooklyn Brawler. The Brooklyn Brawler.
I'm very excited about the Watterson fight. I will say that Watterson. She's always entertained.
She's bad as hell.
What's that?
I said she's bad as hell. She's like you said, she's always entertaining. She's awesome.
Yeah, there's never a Watterson fight that's boring. Cowboy, on the other hand, not the most exciting fight. I think Cowboy gets absolutely ridiculously overrated to like actual Jurassic proportions. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, when's the last time you've really seen a fight that guy was like really in that was entertaining? I honestly think Cowboy is the most overrated fighter in MMA. Like the guy's nowhere near the Hall of Fame, but if you talk to his fans, he's a first balloter.
Duh.
Yeah, I'm not super excited about Cowboy fighting. If I'm going to be completely honest. And the Cowboy versus Cowboy, remember that fight? Oliveira versus Cerrone. That was the worst fight I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not pumped about Cowboy fighting, but I am pumped about Michelle Watterson fighting. The karate hottie always brings entertainment, no matter who she fights. She's very exciting to watch. Cowboy, he's doing what Cowboy does. He's a filler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I can't put it. Yeah, I can't say any more to that, but it's always fun to see he's 42, 43. It's always good to see someone older fight.
Yeah, I mean, when he fought Connor, that had to be one of the stupidest fights of all time.
That was silly. That was
actually like a joke. And then Connor finishes him by shoulder strikes.
Yeah.
It almost seemed a little staged as well. Although I don't think Cerrone would do that. So like that's the only reason I don't think it was staged. I think Cerrone did really lose. But like to lose like that, like you're not that good.
True. Finally get some real action. Less than 3 minutes into this third round. Going back and forth between punches right now.
Well, I think Archuleta's realizing he's down in the scorecards here.
Definitely.
And to his own mistake. Like, he's out fighting Pettis and is down on the scorecards. Like, you got to do something.
Yep. He's definitely increased the pace here in this third round. His pace, like he was coming forward, but his pace is higher right now. You know what I mean? He's moving a little more.
Yeah, but he's still got to push forward more.
He just threw a huge punch that just missed, and I think I felt the win from it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to throw hard here.
Like, he's almost got to go for a takedown here.
You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. Ash. He tried to like legit throw for the moon there. That was huge.
That was.
You could legit feel the wind. Oh, and he's got his back.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't be giving up rounds. He's got to go for the takedown.
Oh, he's got to. He's gonna get this round. Archuleta is the champion. You got to beat the champ, right? He's gonna make this close.
Can't be holding that fence either. Okay, good. He's not. All right. He's got his hand in a fist. I'm like, hold on a second.
But he's got to make these next 3 rounds close.
All right. I know I'm a little ahead of you guys, but we're back to throwing punches.
Oh, the foot stomps are coming into effect where I'm at.
Hate that. Ouch. I think about that. I'm like, that must kill. Like
Usman foot stomps. I remember how mad people were when Usman was foot stomping Colby.
Oh, I mean, Adesanya is definitely my favorite fighter, and his foot stomps. I'm like, what are you doing? That must hurt so bad.
Hey, it's a part of the game. I mean, they all say it's cheap in the movies that you see that are MMA. Oh, foot stomps, they're illegal, but they're frowned upon.
The slaps,
fuck that shit. You're in there fighting another man in a cage. You're trying to get home to your family the best you can. If foot stomps are what gets you there, you're going to use them.
The open hand slaps. Crazy.
Yeah, like shit happens in there. Like, you're trying to get home to your family the best you can. You're doing whatever it takes.
Pettis is changing his angles really well in this fight.
What was that? Okay, hold on. Someone, no. Oh my God. Someone just did like a 180 and did nothing. I think it was Pettis.
It was Archuleta. Oh, yeah, it was Pettis. Yeah.
It was Pettis.
Yeah, what was he? What was he doing?
He was really trying. Was what he was
doing.
I
gave Archuleta that round. I gave Archuleta round 3.
Me too.
I did as well.
2 rounds to 1 for Pettis.
Better, but Pettis is like Ashley said, he's angling better. He's angling the shots better.
Yeah, he's got great angles.
He has good ideas is the issue. He has good ideas, but nothing is happening.
But nothing's happening for Pettis either. He's got the great footwork, and he's not doing anything with it.
Jack, I saw a tweet from this guy named Carl on Twitter that says Jake Shields following COVID guidelines and wearing a face mask. I never thought I'd see such a thing.
Tell him to fuck off and die.
I want to put that on for next week.
Where's my phone?
That's so funny.
Okay, well, he needs to follow guidelines if he's a big star.
I don't like rounds that close. That's what he said tonight to fucking Patchy. I don't like rounds that close.
Yeah, Jake Shields is his house. So, like, and he doesn't give a fuck what you say. Jake Shields is at home. He's doing what he wants. Although I did see Jake Shields just retweeted Nolan King, which is cool.
Yeah, because I tagged him in the thing.
Oh.
To show him that I tagged it. He retweeted my thing, then retweeted Nolan's. We're like going to all make a good... Yeah.
Like the Nolan King I know?
Yes.
Did I go to school with you? Chris?
With me? No, you went to school with me.
Okay, no. I'm like, how do you know all these people?
I know Nolan through MMA, like through Jack and and MMA. I knew who Nolan was. I just was surprised that Jack knew Nolan. I've known who Nolan is just through MMA. Like,
oh, okay. I'm like, hold on a second.
Yeah, technically, if you wanna go back to that sports marketing class, we got me, Nolan King, and Cousin Stiz.
I won't. I will not, but I will tell you later.
Pettis with a huge counter right.
Pettis with 2 big rights.
Has this been enough for him to take the belt from him, Jack?
Yes. If this continues, yes. I have this already 2 rounds to 1 Pettis, and right now he's winning the 4th round.
Good defense by Archuleta there not to get taken down.
Archuleta is using great movement, but not doing anything else.
Ooh, nice exchange there.
I mean, you go back to that fight versus Patchy Mix, at least he fought. Right now, it looks like he's just trying to play defense all the way to the belt. It's almost like he's Floyd Mayweather of the MMA right now. This ain't gonna work here, though. He's not counter punching enough to do this. If you're doing this and you're counter punching constantly, that's one thing. But he's just using great movement and doing nothing with it. That's half the battle.
Right.
And Pettis catches him on the left on the way out.
There we go. Okay. Now we got some action.
Big shots from Archuleta. He lands nothing.
Ali Albaziz shared Jake's thing for Patchy because Ali is Patchy's manager.
Well, that's good. Well, that's nice.
I would talk nice when it comes to Ali. You ever catch him in fucking person, man? That guy's a nut.
I just said that's nice. That's all I said.
Never take advice from an informant.
I didn't say
he's
anything
a rat.
More.
He's a
I
terrorist.
didn't say anything last. I just said that's
I don't
nice.
care. I'll say it. That's what Conor McGregor said. If he doesn't like it, what the fuck do you want from me? Break my arm then, man. What are you gonna do?
Not your nose.
If you want to be outspoken, I can be outspoken.
Just not my nose.
I prefer not to be.
Me too, because if Ali's good to Jake, then he's good to us.
Is it bad to say I expected more in this fight?
I expected way more. Archuleta is fighting like a bitch.
That
Oh my god. Oh, Patchy would like that.
Honestly, if Patchy fought these guys on the same night, Patchy wins this. From what I saw from Patchy tonight, Jesus Christ.
If we don't see a knockout, this mega, it's a 5-round. Thank God I
Did
can't.
Pettis just try a fucking cartwheel?
Yeah, dude, Pettis has been trying some stupid shit.
And he's trying stupid shit, which means he's not even crazy tired. I mean, he's tired, obviously, yes, but nothing's really happened.
Classic. Exactly. Pettis just try a cartwheel.
Okay. Yep. Now we got the back and forth, but
look at yes, sir. His coaches Archuleta, his coach just lost it on him.
He ain't even coming on camera tonight.
Bro, I got my brand new desk set up here that I just got for my birthday's coming up on Wednesday. It's so fucking nice. It's like the executive desk. It feels like Vince McMahon's desk. I just feel like firing people.
Bam deal. Oh,
dude, did you see on Twitter today? Someone was like, "Oh, Bertone, my guy."
I know this is a Bellator stream, but just wanted your guys' opinion on the Venom deal with the UFC. You guys like it better than Reebok? Personally, I like it a bit more. Nothing beats the old tab out merch. Well, I mean, when I look at those type of deals, I don't
I
really
agree.
look at them as like what looks best. I kind of look at them in the fighter's interest. In what the Venom deal did was such a joke compared to like the Reebok deal. Like, I mean, they gave them a little more money, but like it was kind of pathetic. I think they're all clowns, to be honest. As of right now, like I don't think that did a whole that
You don't
didn't
like
move
those
the
deals.
needle. Well, no, I think
No,
the
it's a
fighters
bit
deserve
more for the fighters. It's a bit more for the fighters. It's not much more, but I will say from a look standpoint, the Venom gear looks better.
Oh, it
Yeah.
looked way better.
Absolutely. I think that's what it was all for, was the look. Reebok is such a normal, neutral look. Like that Venom on the back of their shorts looks fucking awesome.
Oh, it does look way better, but the amount they gave more to the fighters is kind of laughable.
At least they're giving something to the fighters now.
No, not really though. I mean, look at those deals. Like they're like what, $200 more for the fighter? Cool. Like no, they didn't really pay him.
I don't know. I saw that like new logo and I was wondering what kind of went on with that, but I don't know.
The fighters can buy 1 or 2 more Happy Meals.
But it looks not so sporadic now. It doesn't look like NASCAR. It doesn't look like anything like that. It looks like everyone's uniformed. Like the NFL is sponsored by so many people. The NHL is sponsored by so many people. The UFC is sponsored by Modelo and all these people. And like these guys have like this guy has 7 sponsors right on his shorts. And that's what they work for.
Yeah.
So now they're getting sponsored by one thing and now they can have all their other sponsors. So I don't know. I think $200 is $200, but it's definitely more than $200.
Oh, well, here's a great question. So, Jack, do you think they should go back to individual branding? I absolutely do. I think all fighters should be able to go back to individual branding. It's about marketing yourself. I mean, that's what you do as a fighter. You market yourself. You should be able to get your own marketing, and I think it would do well for 90% of fighters if they could market themselves. I think they would find their own sponsors.
Yeah, like Jake back in the day, like Jake back in the day had Rockstar Energy and Muscle Farm, and
these fighters still do under Bellator. They still do under one. It's the UFC that's the only organization that makes them conform.
So it's in their contract that they have to have that.
Yeah, if you want to fight in the UFC, like you just get your cut from the deal. The organization,
and it's bullshit, and it's so minuscule. It's such horseshit.
It's such bullshit. That just shows he's so much more bullshit than he already was.
Number one bullshit guy.
Wow,
it's a pathetic deal.
Yeah, that's crazy. He cannot you cannot own people's rights like that. Like, there are TV shows that, like, if you go on the TV show, you have to wear the exact same thing if you were on TV for the rest of your life, like Survivor. But that is not cool that UFC does that, because this is a sport that people work for.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but, like, I get where, like, both sides are coming from, but it's just not right when these guys train their whole lives to do it and they work every day in the gym and you take that right away from them to make money for people sponsoring what they do, not quite inside the octagon, but leading up to it.
If it was that way, and like me, myself, I knew it was that way, you should have picked Reebok. You shouldn't have picked Venom. You should have picked Reebok. Reebok's a bigger name. It has more like
Venom did give them a little bit more money, but it was just so laughably minuscule that it didn't matter. It was actually laughable how much more money it was.
Your picture though for marketing, like smaller picture, a lot like no one knows Venom. Bigger picture, everyone knows Reebok.
I never even heard of Venom.
Me neither. Me neither. And that's why probably he didn't pick Reebok, because there's more outsourced deals than Venom. That's crazy.
Venom is pretty big inside the MMA world.
Well, inside the MMA world, wonderful. The MMA world is just getting big now because of names like Conor McGregor and now Jake Paul and all this stupid shit. And this just went to decision.
It did just go to decision, and honestly, I give it. What do you give it? 47-46.
Do you think Pettis wins, or does Archuleta get some of the cage control points?
I give it 47-46 Pettis.
One dude's going to go randomly 48-46 for some stupid-ass reason. Let's see. Always. There's always that one judge that definitely just saw it different than the rest.
I have 47.
You really gotta beat the champ, right? Like, don't you have to really beat the champ?
That huge takedown, though, may have, like, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I have it 47-46 Pettis.
I don't think they even know at this point.
I think we have an and new tonight.
Hold on, I can probably find out quickly.
Ow. Ow.
All right, guys. I'll have the fight broken first. Hopefully.
I don't know if he will.
I think Pettis won.
I do too. I think Pettis won 47-46.
I think he did do enough to win it, but in the UFC, I don't know if he wins, but in Bellator, he wins.
See, I think their judging is very similar. I think it's honestly the same.
I'll never believe that. Guess what? And new, ladies and gentlemen. Sergio Pettis won.
What if it went to
Pettis wins.
What if it was split?
He's just telling us right now Pettis won.
Pettis won.
Really?
Pettis won.
Oh, that's crazy.
I thought I had Pettis 47-46. Not surprised. Pettis dominated, honestly. I mean, Archuleta had the better movement.
One had 50-45. Wow.
This changes the whole landscape, though.
I don't know, man. 50-45, really?
So, who does Patchy fight next?
Well, he got beat tonight, so I don't know.
Patchy? No, Patchy won.
Oh, Patchy. Patchy wants to fight Gallagher, but he should fight Pettis.
Yeah. No, I don't think he gets the immediate shot at Pettis because he did just fight for the title. I think he could get the immediate shot at Gallagher and then go to Pettis. But you have to mix in Magomedov in the mix too. So those guys are two names in the mix, and now you got Archuleta in the mix to get back.
I think.
Does he deserve an immediate rematch?
I'll say something. I think Patchy smokes Pettis. I think he smokes Pettis. The way these two fought tonight, I think Patchy Mix smokes both of those guys.
I think Magomedov got it all day.
I think Magomedov and Patchy smoke.
Well, let's play a game. Let's play Bellator Matchmaker. Who are you?
I just said that. I just said it.
Who are you setting Archuleta up to face right now?
I just said to Jake. I said, "Wow, I think Patchy smokes him."
Oh, I do too.
And Jake said, "I think so."
Yeah, I do too.
Magomedov, like that would be a more.
Well, Magomedov and him have a lot of respect for each other. Though.
Who cares? Respect,
I know.
respect.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you gotta go for the
I think
belt.
Archuleta faces Magomedov next. And I think Patchy does face Pettis next.
I bet that will be the case, Jack. I
think Gallagher's on the outside looking in.
He needs an in-between fight.
I think Gallagher is gonna be the guy on the outskirts. I think Archuleta fights Magomedov next, and I think Gallagher fights the winner of that. However, I think Pettis in Patchy Mix do it for the title next. I really do. I think that's the most reasonable way to come out of this.
I just asked him. I said, "Do you think with Pettis winning, do you think Patchy should get the shot?"
I mean, I'm just trying to play matchmaker here, and that's kind of how I draw it up. Patchy won tonight on the same card. That matters. That does matter. It's historically mattered. That's why I think he gets the shot, and I think Gallagher pulling out, I think he has to wait. I think
I agree.
I think Archuleta gets Magomedov. And if he beats Magomedov, then he's next in line for the title shot.
You think Patchy deserves it more than Magomedov?
Yes, Magomedov only has one fight inside the organization.
Yeah, he's only been one fight in Bellator, so Patchy should probably get it next. But then Magomedov could fight the winner of that if he beats Archuleta.
Oh, absolutely, and he would deserve it. The only thing is that Magomedov has one fight. Or him and Patchy would have to fight for the shot at the strap. But the fact that Magomedov only does have one fight means that Patchy should get it, and Magomedov still needs one more fight for it. I'm not downplaying Magomedov by any stretch of the imagination when I say that. It's just because he has one fight in the organization.
I don't know if they would downplay him either. I mean, one fight is nothing when you're that good and being taught by Khabib. So Khabib is mans of mans.
Yeah, but I just think he should win 2 before he gets a shot at the title in Bellator. It's different if you come from a prime organization. Like if you came from Bellator and you were the champion and you go into the UFC, that's different. But you've never been champion at a big time organization.
Who was that dude that just came from Bellator that went to the UFC?
Michael Chandler.
No, not Chandler. Jesus.
Well, he did.
He just came maybe he was wicked good. They actually scouted him from a different country, and he was trying to get into the MMA for a while. He basically came in and he was on a main card, probably co-main event, not last week, not last week, the week before.
Not Prochaska.
No, that doesn't sound familiar, but I'll get it for you. But I'm so excited for UFC tomorrow night. Let's fucking go.
Love it.
That's a great card.
It's a good card. It's a good card for UFC, ESPN Plus. Let's get it. This Bellator card had the potential to be very, very good, which is frustrating. But there were some good fights. So,
well, if you weren't here for the PFL fights tomorrow, where Keith Peterson fucking blew it. Fuck Keith Peterson being on the wrong side of a fucking choke.
Verdum appealed.
I'm glad he appealed. Fuck Keith Peterson.
That'll be ruled a no contest.
That'll be
no contest. They'll have to run that back.
Fuck Keith Peterson and fuck his whole village for staying on the wrong side of that choke and blowing that shit. Keith Peterson, you're a fucking douchebag.